Hey folks, welcome back. Today we are going to be taking on Team Rocket and going after Koga. So I did update the team. We have George the Hypno, Lily the Furo, Buddy the Primeape, Estelle the Ludicolo, Vicky the Whiscash, and Pierce the Golem. We also have unlocked infinite money at this point, because we can just infinitely grind casino games to buy TMs and sell the TMs. So I'm not gonna pretend that I went and did that for hours, but I'm not going to go through the monotony of that. I just went ahead and grabbed the TMs from the casino and the department store, and I did decide that I was going to take Dratini as my Celadon City encounter, because I think that's just always going to be more competitive than taking the Eevee. So we've got a Dratini sitting in the box named Marshall. We're not going to use the Dratini for now. I'm going to save it for later in the game, just because I don't think I really need it right now, and I don't want to risk it dying in a stupid way before. I mean, ideally we want it on our Elite Four team, right? With that all being said, let's go ahead and head towards... Team Rocket first. So yeah, we can take on Team Rocket at the casino. And actually, we also, from casino items, get a few items here. Miracle Seed, Charcoal, and we can get a Mystic Water and Cerulean as well. So I'm going to go back and get that, and we'll equip a couple of items here just before we get into taking on the Team Rocket battles here. Alright, so we are ready to go now. Gave the Mystic Water to Whiscash and the Miracle Seed to Ludicolo. Let's break down door. Psychic, Golbat. Team Rocket should be fairly easy here. Giovanni can be a tough battle, but that is why I held off until after Erica, because you can do it in either order. So it just made more sense to hold off until after Erica, so that I could go into these battles with an increased level cap. Because now the level cap is 50 for Koga, so 15 levels higher. Obviously I didn't bring everybody up 15 levels higher, but solid 5 or 6 levels above where they would have been if we had to take it on before Erica. Oh, well, I didn't mean to walk into that. That's fine. Psychic. George going crazy. Psychic type is just so broken. I was in the early gens at least. Especially because, like, in this game, I already have a lot of rare candies. In this game, it's like, I mean, obviously, I didn't tell you guys, it's Hack of Fire Red. We're basically playing Fire Red, right? So everything is still like, everybody's still mostly using Gen 1 Pokemon. It is still Kanto. There are definitely more Gen 2 Pokemon mixed in, but it's still mostly Gen 1 Pokemon that we are playing against. So, what do we get there? Either anything... No, Black Blast doesn't really do anything here. Even if there are Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon in the game, unlike in the original Fire Red, Psychic types are pretty broken against Gen 1 Mons, and the game is still mostly Gen 1 Mons, so. But we are going to have to take on Sabrina pretty soon, which is going to be a challenge, certainly. Because Sabrina is hard. Go ahead and get... Ooh, TM. Okay. What TMs were those? Snatch? Are they numbered? Frustration. Okay. I didn't know if they were sorted by number. Psychic. I'll switch to be safe into Vicky. Oh, I didn't mean to click Earthquake. Ice Beam, Ice Beam, Earthquake. Yeah, I don't know what level Whiscash learned Earthquake, but it did learn Earthquake, which is magnificent. Because obviously Earthquake is one of the best attacks in the game. So. X speed, we can't use that. Moonstone. Another TM. What TM was that? I wish they were just sorted by recency, so it would be easier for me to check which one it was, but it was Taunt. I don't think the item over there is going to be important, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see what we got here. Houndour, Brick Break, Shadow Ball. Psychic. Break. Psychic. Let's go ahead and switch out so that I'm not only using Hypno here. Vicky. Let's make Mudwee Water the first move since we have Mystic Water. Okay, and then we'll give this the Max Elixir and take on Giovanni. Oh, I should have checked what he opened, but I think it's like Rhyhorn, so yeah, okay. That's right. So this cash open is good. We can just Ice Beam this. Muddy Water this. Ooh. Okay, Earthquake. I should have Muddy Water there since we got intimidated. I mean, there's no reason for me to risk it here. We're just going to Estelle. Fake out. Giga Drain. Water Pulse. Giga Drain. Wake up and Giga Drain. Okay, we're not sitting in that again. He's using Shadow Ball, so for Thunderbolt. Okay, Drill Peck. Get the Sylph Scope, and now we can go ahead and move on to Lavender Town. Everyone's favorite. I do like Lavender Town. Should probably full restore this. Not that, but that works too. Alright, so we are going to have a rival battle here. I will make sure that we don't need to do any team adjustments before that, because imagine this rival battle can also be a little tough. We can go ahead and get the Bicycle Road encounter. We can get a few encounters if we go around here. Or no, we need to go to Pokemon Tower first to get the Pokemon Flute. We can get an encounter up here though, right? We can go ahead and go in here. Should be able to beat these guys down. Brick Break. Yeah. Muddy Water. Quick. Let's go ahead and full restore, Max Elixir. Oh man, my mic was farther away than it could have been the whole time. Hopefully that didn't mess up the audio. Earthquake. Let's swap Vicky out. Oh, not to that. Fake out. Water Pulse. Giga Drain. Just spam it. I think Hitmonchan is technically better. So we'll just take Hitmonchan. And we'll name him Barney from How I Met Your Mother. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm so bad with nicknames. This way, honestly, when I Nuzlocke not for content, I don't always do the nickname rule because I'm just so bad at coming up with nicknames. So this has black belt, a black belt. Let's go ahead and just take that and give it to Primate. None of you guys had items on the main. Okay. Now with that encounter out of the way, we can head over to... We did skip this at the first time, so we gotta dodge these trainers. Ooh. Unsuccessful dodge. Fake out, water pulse, water pulse, water pulse, Giga Drain. Cool. Okay, let's see what the rival has. Let's check the dock quick. So, Silphco rival. Or, not Silphco. Pokemon Tower rival. Pokemon Tower rival has got Golbat, Flaffy, Houndoom, Kadabra, and Jinx. Do I have good tools of dealing with all of these? So, Golbat, Whiscash with Ice Beam should easily be able to take out. Flaffy has Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Cotton Spore, and Hidden Power Fighting. But I think Pierce would still be fine. I mean, Hidden Power Fighting base power and its base power is 30. Yeah, I think Pierce can handle that, but maybe we'll bring another ground type just in case. And then Houndoom has got Flamethrower, Feint Attack, Solar Beam, Sunny Day. So I'm probably I mean, I do have 2 water types, but Estelle is also grass type, so I might want just another thing to check that. I mean, Buddy also checks that. Kadabra, Psychic Trick, Calm Mind, Fire Punch. I mean, I think George should be a fine counter to Kadabra. And then Jinx is Ice Beam, Fake Tear, Psychic Lovely Kiss. Okay, let's take a look at the box. I think maybe we will bring Pelton instead of Fearow. And then I think that's honestly it. I mean, we could bring Lairon. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. What would swap out Lairon for? I think Lairon might be better than Golem for this one. Yeah, let's. Actually, I still feels kind of risky in this one. I think I want to bring in. No, we will swap out Golem and Fearow for Lairon and Ponyta. Okay. Alright, so we're ready to go. Lairon, of course, evolved into Aggron, and Ponyta evolved into Rapidash, and we gave him the Charcoal. And now we're ready to take on our rival, who opens with Golbat. So we want to, just open with Vicky. It's fine. Ice Beam, Poisoned, okay. Okay, so this thing uses, if it wants to Solar Beam, which I assume it does, it has to set up Sunny Day first, so. Okay, now this guy has Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Cotton Spore, and Hidden Power Fighting, which I don't think is going to do anywhere near enough, so I think I'm just going to Earthquake. Yeah, I'm faster anyways. Now this I'm more scared of. If I don't kill, I'll die. So let's just go into George. I can give it Calm Minds or Psychics. Yeah, we're fine. What I think it has. Oh, it has trick, but no item. Alright, well, it goes for Combine. We'll just Shadow Ball. Yeah, it just kills. Jinx comes out. So Ice Beam, Fake Tears, Psychic, Lovely, because we can definitely take an attack. So, goes for the Ice Beam. Shadow Ball does kill. Oh, that was a crit. I don't know if it would have killed without the crit, but either way, we got the crit. So we're good to go, and then we can just go ahead and heal up. And then keep moving. We'll dodge as many of these channelers as we can. Oh, right, we get an encounter here too. So, Ghastly shouldn't be that hard to catch. Yeah, okay. Ghastly will be Borchard after Richard Borchard from Community, who, if even Community fans may not remember, was the founder of the school that lived underneath the school in the basement with a computer that he was in love with. Alright. Anyways, enough about Richard Borchard. Okay. Did Earthquake? Does that still levitate? I didn't think it did, but I think it did. After all, that one I think did. Mischievous, Muddy Water. I like just like having a lower level Pokemon in the lead, just because I don't know. I think it's more of a habit than anything else. Of like when I always put the lower when I like needed to actually get experience. Especially when I was just like played the main series games. I always put the lowest level Pokemon first to try to keep my Pokemon relatively similar levels. This is, I thought it was Ghost Ground. Oh no, is it Ghost Bug? Either way, we just Shadow Ball. I don't know why I thought it was Ghost Ground. Because it definitely is Ghost Bug. In hindsight. Gadrine. This is marking out. Let's go to George. Shadow Ball. Water Pulse. Water Pulse. Okay. This is, yeah, we're at the end here. So, I don't know if it's going to be Marowak still. Yeah, okay. Fake Out. Gadrine. Let's take that guy out. And then we'll move George to the front. Psychic. Psychic. The Bat King over here. Psychic. Oop, break. Mr. Fuji, I'm coming. Wait for me. Don't die. Alright. Give me the Pokemon Flute. I want a Snorlax. So bad. Give me a Snorlax, man. Okay. Heal up. And now... Okay, now we got the Pokemon Flute. Let's take the long route first, I think. To Fuchsia. That way we can get all of our encounters along the way here. So this is Route 12, right? This is where I wanted to catch the lax. I don't. Just gonna double check that I did not get an encounter here. No, I skipped it. Okay. So, do I have anything with status that I could put? Oh, I have no half status. Yeah, it's hypnosis. Okay, that's fine then. This seems good. We got the Snorlax, level 40. So, let's hypnosis. Hypnosis. This thing can surely tank a psychic, a crit psychic. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Now we throw. That's not the bag, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but that's not the bag. That button does not take you to the bag. Alright, well, I accidentally lost a minute because I paused the recording and forgot to start it back up again. After we lost the Snorlax like a fool. But all we've done is come a very short distance from Route 12 to 13. Got this Zangoose. And we will name her Angela. Let's get into the office. All right, yeah, I'll show you this since we beat her. Boo boo. Oh, missed this guy. We gotta teach something. We gotta teach Aggron Cut over Protect to get our Route 13 counter. But yeah, here's Snorlax was. We fumbled it real bad. We're gonna have to go get it on. There's another route we can get it on. Just sucks that we're gonna lose our encounter for that route when we could have just gotten the Snorlax now. So that was pretty dumb of me. But it is what it is. I should have sped through, and I accidentally clicked run instead of the bag to get my Pokeballs. So what are you gonna do? Full restore Hypno. That is what we're gonna do. Hypno actually is approaching level cap now. Level cap is 50 for Koga, so we're still good. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get there. I definitely put everything lower than it needed to be, just to be safe, and also just so that it wasn't free everything. Still has been pretty easy with the current level cap, but that's just how the game is designed. Okay, so we had another encounter on this route. It's Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Let's cut here. And then we can get an encounter up here. Already got a Zangoose, Spinda. Alright, well, I don't even really care if we catch this, to be honest. But we'll just do some Great Balls. Spinda was caught. We will name her. We'll name her Meredith, also from The Office. All right. Oh, I mean value. Let's go to Robin. Irontail. Stig. Okay, let's cut here. So now we're on Route 15. Okay, we'll go here this way because we can get another encounter. Sunkern. Man, what are these encounters? Just what I get for missing the Snorlax. The world is punishing me. Sunkern. We will name her. She can be Pam, even though we probably won't use her. I mean, Sunkern and Sunflower is probably buffed in this game, but how buffed could it possibly be? Do I care? I mean, I can get a Safari Zone encounter at least. So let's go to Safari Zone. If I get an encounter, early on. Let me see, because there's different areas, different encounter rates, right? So I should probably at least check that. Honestly, every area has pretty good encounter quality, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just not be picky. I'll go get my items, not repel through all this. See what we get. Miltank. Alright, well. Guess we're going to try to catch this Miltank. I don't know if it's going to work anyways. Bait. Bait. Rock. Ball. Ball. Nice. Okay, we got the Miltank, who you will name, well, his name, her Dwight. Gender really doesn't matter to me that much. And then we'll go tread the path to, let's bike. Can we bike in this fire zone? I guess not. Let's go get surf and strength. Okay, I was debating whether or not I wanted to show this part or skip it, and I think I will just skip it. I don't think it's very entertaining to watch me just trek over to the TMs. Alright, so we got the gold teeth, we've reached the secret house, we got HMO3, and now we will just go ahead and retire. And then, let's see, can anything learn surf right now? Estelle can, and Vicky can, of course. So let's teach them both surf. Robin could, but I don't think we want Robin to learn surf anyways. So, oh, we can teach flamethrower to Pelton. Alright, well, I don't think there's really anything else. Oh, okay, I do want to go get the Snorlax, actually, before we take on Koga. So, let's go up here. Can we get an encounter here? Okay, Duo. Great ball, great ball, great ball, yay, Duo. Okay, who has 2 heads in a sitcom? I don't think anybody. Okay, I decided on Duncan after Professor Duncan from Community, because there is an episode that is G.I. Joe themed where Professor Duncan has a superpower where he has a twin brother who feels all of his pain. Okay, Road 17, so we get another encounter here. Flash Grass will be on this side over here. Alright. Spearow. Doduo. Slugma. Slugma could probably have some value here. We will name her... We'll name her Kelly from The Office. No! That's okay. She is Keller. Boom, boom. You should definitely... I hate Bicycle Road. I'm trying to go up. It's fine. I don't need a full restore. I will just switch if I accidentally run into one of these guys. Okay, we made it anyways. Okay, now we can full restore. Road 16. Snorlax. Alright. I'm supposed to open George, but we can still switch into it. Hypnosis. Hypnosis. Psychic. 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 Okay. We're in the bag. We did not click run. Great ball. Great ball. Hypnosis. Let's switch into Aggron. Great ball. Great ball. Great ball. Please. Okay. Got the Snorlax. And we will name him Stanley. Oh, it's a girl. It doesn't matter. Stanley. I can't think of. I already thought of a name. Not changing it. Okay, but now let's go back down. I do not think there is any more encounters to get. At least I think we could get one more encounter beneath Fuchsia on the water routes there. They're fishing. I'll have to check out what encounters I can actually get there to see if it's worth fishing out there. Because if I can get like Magikarp, that's probably worth it to go ahead and get before Koga. We'll just get out of here. Just in case. I don't know I've never known what the actual, like, how much the maximum I can take from poison is. I don't know if there is one. Or if, like, even from, like, if I was, like in the green, if I could still die from poison in the overworld. Okay, let me check what the encounter. Okay, so if we fish with the good rod here, we could get Magikarp, Corsi, or Krabby. But I'm gonna go ahead and it's 60% Horsey and then 20 Krabby, 20 Magikarp. But I'm gonna go ahead and fish over here in Fuchsia first, because then I can take Magikarp out of the equation and just have just a higher chance of finding the Horsey, because I don't want Krabby, and I also don't want the other good run encounters in Fuchsia. I'd rather get my Magikarp here, because I think the other options were, like, I was most likely going to get Goldeen as my gold run encounter here. Male Magikarp can be Michael Scott. And then come back around here. So this is Route 19, and then we go ahead and get the good rod. Okay, perfect. Horsey, Great Ball, Great Ball. Got the Horsey, who we will name Jim. Okay, let's heal. And let's prepare the team for Koga, who has Weezing, Tentacruel, Electrode, Fortress, Venomoth, and Crobat. So I definitely want to keep Pelton. Weezing does have Levitate. I think George just comes in and should easily outspeed, kill Weezing at level 50. And then Tentacruel, I should probably, as Surf, Mirror Coat, Ice Beam, Giga Drain. So I feel like I should bring something additional for Tentacruel beyond just George. Maybe the Minun. Electrode has Explosion, Thunder, Thunder Wave, and Sharpen. So I think that Vicky should take care of Electrode. Fortress has Toxic Spike, Zapkin, and Earthquake. So Pelton should be able to outspeed in just one shot. Well, it has Sturdy, though, so it's going to fire off an Earthquake on me either way. So I might want to bring, say, George for sure, Vicky for sure. Let's take a look at the PC. George and Vicky for sure for Weezing and Electrode. And then we want another Mon for Tentacruel, the Surf, Mirror Coat, Ice Beam, Giga Drain. Maybe the Snorlax is good for that because it should have high special defense. Yeah. Okay, let's just bring Laxden for the... Let's assume that'll be good for the Tentacruel. And then Fortress, we got Rapidash, but in theory, but in practice not as much because of Earthquake. So that's a maybe. I mean, this is definitely coming. And then Buddy might be a good secondary for Fortress. And then we have Venomoth with Silverwind, Psychic, Sleep Powder, and Giga Drain. Who Pelton should also be pretty good against. But Fearow could maybe be a good second Mon there. Or even Aggron seems pretty good there. That's already up to par. So yeah, let's do Aggron. And then we have Crobat with Sludge Bomb, confused for Aerial Ace, and Shadow Ball. So that kind of makes me want to bring the mine in. With there's two Lightning weak Mons. That could be problematic otherwise. So I think this is the team. I'm probably going to regret bringing mine in, but rules be damned. Minen's coming with us. Do we need to take any of their items? We can take the Miracle Seed. There's no point. Moo Moo Milk can go into the bag. And Black Belt we don't need to take either. Alright, so let me level these guys up, and then we'll be back. Alright, so we are now ready to go and take on Koga. We have George the Hypno, Vicky the Whiscash, Snorlax, Stanley the Snorlax, Pelton the Rapidash, Robin the Aggron, and Elroy the Minun. And we just gotta make sure not to over level anybody on our way to Koga. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. I don't think this will push us over. No. So, but it does get us close enough that we should level up mid-battle, which is good. Let's just go ahead and push Vicky. Earthquake. 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 Just in case, we'll switch here and Body Slam. Just to split the experience up. Max Elixir. Okay, and then he's opening. What was it? Was it? No, it wasn't Golbat. It was Wheezing. Yeah, so we do want to open George because I think George will just kill. All right, Koga, let's do this. Let's switch to the gym leader music for this. Alright, start down a little bit. I mean, your child used theirs to challenge me. So I mean, the level cap grew by 15 between Erica and here. I guess because we could do a lot in between then, right? We could take on Sulfco if we wanted. So we're just using Psychic. Hypnosis might have been safer. Well, Hypnosis we just missed, though. And then we just get exploded on. Okay, no explosion, though. Sludge Bomb. It does poison, but we should just... Hyper Potions. And then we just kill. Okay. We go up a level. Now... This probably kills, but... What were we going to go into here? For Venomoth, I don't listen to this either. Beeping. Robin, I think was the move here. Because it resists all it doesn't resist Giga Drain, but it resists Silverwind and Psychic. Yeah, does nothing. And then just Iron Tail. Sleep Powder. Iron Tail. How much does Giga Drain do? I'm not sure how much that was. Like 40. We definitely take another one. We're at 89 now. Yeah, so it does 40. Alright, well, we can't take another one now. Not with a crit. But if it's going to Giga Drain again, then we can safely go into Rapidash. That time, that one did 14, so easily taking that. And we'll see if Flamethrower kills here. If not, we are probably getting Sleep Powdered. Nice. Okay, we got Fortress coming in. I'm happy with that. It's gonna Flamethrower, or it's gonna Earthquake. Is the Earthquake gonna kill me here? That is the question. It has Earthquake, Zap Cannon, Toxic, and Spikes. Does it just immediately Earthquake? Is that the strat? Surely Vicky can take this. Well, we'll find out. If it does an Earthquake, then obviously we should have just Flamethrowered. Yeah, I just spiked. But this is probably fine anyways. Like nothing. Earthquake's back, which does 45. Let's see, does Surf do more? Probably. Its defense is pretty high. Okay, yeah, so Surf will kill next turn. Do I rest now, though, while the Fortress is still in? I think so. Yeah, he's going to Hyper Potion. I'll rest, and then they'll Surf again. Surf. It is a 2-hit. Oh, I knew I was dead to a crit there. But, I mean, that sucks. Whiscash has been a pretty hard carry since Marshtomp died, but Pelton comes in safely. Flamethrower kills the Fortress. Still 3 Mons left, right? We haven't seen Crobat yet. I don't think. Tentacruel, Crobat, Electrode. Stanley was here for Tentacruel. Spikes damage, Surf damage. Did like 40. Let's just Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think 43. Body Slam might still do more, actually. Is this just a rest moment, though? Probably. Oh, I didn't realize that was faster, to be honest. I could have taken one more hit then, before resting. And used Mirror Code anyways. Well, I could have... I would have just gotten free damage then for an attack move. But whatever. Surf. We Sleep Talk. Rest. Okay, let's speed up a little bit here. We Sleep Talk into Thunderbolt. Full heal. Just Body Slam. I actually think that will do more. Surf. I think this will kill. Yeah. Okay, so now we have Electrode and Crobat. So this is Sludge Bomb, Confuse Ray, Aerial Ace, and Shadow Ball. I think... I mean, my defenses aren't actually that good. So... I think we would even go into Pelton here. I mean, I can certainly take one hit. So let's just go for a rest. Sludge Bomb. I mean, I might be able not to be able to take a crit, though. No, I couldn't take a crit at all, but we do get the rest off. Just sleep talk. Body slam. Okay, that's decent damage. Just sleep talk again. So this is like what, like 75? Whoa. Okay, that was a crit. Yeah, so 125, 155, 158. That's a lot. Which means it's normally doing more than 70. Okay, we definitely have to switch that. I don't think Elroy is taking a sludge bomb. Robin certainly is, but Robin's asleep. Is poison special or physical? I just gotta confirm. Poison. Okay, I thought it was physical. And it is. So Pelton should be an okay switch then. Because it has higher defense than Lax. Oh, you come on. Okay, well, Elroy gets to come in now. Can Elroy outspeed and kill? Let's find out. Nope. And definitely is gonna die to Sludge Bomb. Wow, actually live. How did that live? Its defense is lower. Maybe Sludge Bomb is special in this game. I don't know. But Elroy, you got the job done. That's all I can ask for. Electrode comes out. I have lost my best answers to it, so Elroy is getting sacked here 1000%. I don't think it'll explode though, so that's something. Explosion, Thunder, Thunder Wave, and Sharpen. So let's just Thunder. I should have just quick attacked, I guess. Get a little bit of damage done. Sack that. Do we just bring in George and try to Psychic? I mean, our other guys are asleep. Oh, he's dying anyways. Okay, well that was silly then. Bring in Robin. I think Thunder might just roll me here. This might be it. Dig. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is it. I mean, we go for rest. Spikes. Oh, it all comes down to that turn. Thunder miss. Can we get another Thunder miss? No. It all came down to that turn where I switched into Fortress using Spikes, right? And if I just use Flamethrower, I think everything goes super smoothly. Ooh, I mean, there was other stuff I could have done differently, but that was the big one. Well, that is it. We wiped a Koga. Brutal. I mean, there's lots I could have done up to this point as well to have not wiped a Koga, right? Like, we take a look at the box. I could have brought different Mons. I think my team was okay. I don't think that's my biggest issue, but I could have had this guy. And yeah, I should have just clicked Flamethrower into the Fortress, assuming that the AI would prioritize getting us spikes off. And then I could just Flamethrower again to kill it. And that would have saved me a couple of mons. Particularly Whiscash, which was my check to Electrode. And would have been good to Crobat as well. Man, this one sucks. I did not expect to wipe the Koga, to be honest. Alright. Well, next time, we'll be back in Pallet Town. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to check out my other content, my socials, to my link tree in the description below. And I will see you again soon with the attempt 4 of Fire Red Omega. Have a good one.